Hello everyone and welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Matt, and we are on episode 3 of Hermosa Isle. That is correct. We are back, baby. And before we get going, let me stand up here and, kind of get off the beach a little bit and kind of see what we got going on here. Let's walk on over to our street. Hello, homeless tent. And let's get onto a path so that we don't burn our feet on the sand. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well out there. Hope you guys are hanging in there. And of course, I hope you guys have your water with you to be staying hydrated. But what we got going on? Oh, appreciate you stopping, police officer. Granted, we're not even close to the stop walk, but all right. Or crosswalk, sorry. Let's look both ways before we cross here. There we are. And let's kind of go take a left here. Hello, fire hydrant. Hello, trees. Anyways, we got caught up there a little bit. Anyways, for today's episode, also with an autosave, thank goodness for that one. For today's episode, I think we are going to expand. We got a wonderful comment from CJ was here. Maybe she was here, maybe she was there, maybe she's everywhere. We don't know. But it looks like a she, because that's what her avatar says. And is that a... Scoot? That is right. Hello, Mr. Scooter. Keep on scooting. Oh, I thought that was a police officer for a second. I'm like, wait, but there is a police officer. Ooh, is a scoot getting pulled over? Is he? Is he? Nah, he's not getting pulled over. Anyways, as we continue our stroll here, from our comment from CJ was here, leaving a wonderful comment, and they're saying that, hey, maybe we should go to our area number 2 and kind of expand like maybe some high rises. And you know what? That's not a bad idea because, hey, I don't have any high rises. The last episode, we hit the milestone where we actually now get offices. So we actually may be able to do offices. So that may actually be a good thing. And of course, she did leave a comment in regards to maybe a name for it. Hello again, police officer. Are you the same one? I don't know. But maybe we do something, a new name for the area. And don't you worry, I'm not going to spoil the name just yet. But I think it is a great one. And I think we're going to go with it. So, with that being said, this ain't the end, we're just getting started. I hope you have your water with you. I hope you're sitting back, relaxing, and I hope you enjoy this episode 3 of Hermosa Isle as we expand our island. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are over here with our area 2, and I think our sun's starting to go down, or it's behind some clouds, because I think it's still fall time. I do believe it is still fall time, but we're in this area because we may be able to maybe build some high rises or something like that. Maybe get some farms in, because we do have some good farms over here. Absolutely we do, so I think that's going to be good looking. But I think we are going to build some over here. Now, the main question becomes, how the heck do we get over there? Because obviously we have a freeway. Hello, freeway. We do have the ability to get 2 different roads through. We have this road right here that we can pull through. We have this road right here that we can pull through. But maybe what we do is we do another little roundabout, maybe. I'm thinking maybe right about here, just because it's a lot of room. And so, another autosave, I guess so. Anyways, but it has enough room for maybe a roundabout to kind of help things out and to grow. So that maybe we can bring this road or these 2 roads together and then bring one out to go down this way. That might be a wonderful thing going on there. And I think one that I'm actually going to do. Next thing is, since we're now dealing with freeways, we need freeway stuff. So let's go ahead, go here. Highways is only a tour. So we're going to take up 2 of our 3 progress points, or whatever the heck they're called. I always forget what they're called. Development points, whatever. You know what I mean. If you guys are watching this, you for the most part know what I mean. Anyways, let's get that going. I am going to need to get on and off this freeway. And so I am going to need something. Because it's going to be a little tight because I do need to go over this, under this, to at least get over here, to be able to do farms over here and things like that. But let's go ahead and dive in here. Because we still have 4 left over. So I am going to need to do this one. There we go, 4 or 5. Who knows? But I think that will be good there. And then... Oh, no, not that one. Do we need to do this one too? Ooh, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. I think it would be good. Now let's do this, shall we? But I think that's going to be a little bit better. Gonna for sure give us these 2 lanes here. I think that is going to help us tremendously. But now we just need to kind of get on over there. And again, I think our 2 lanes have been pretty decent for us here. Yep, I put the cart before the horse. I put the cart before the horse. Absolutely did. Oh, I'm like, how come I can't erase my street? Oh, today is just not the day. Today is just not the day. Okay. So I think what I need to do, I do need to do an up and over here. And I think it'd be easier to do up and over and then draw this street line in to kind of help out. So let's go ahead and do that first. Alrighty, ladies and gents, after a lot of work, it may not look like it because I am not the best builder if you didn't know. And if you didn't know, now you do. I am not the best builder in the world, but we got something that looks like that, a little very janky, but also at the same time trying to kind of fit it into this small little area. So what we got going on, obviously we have an on-ramp right there that people can take to get on. They can go through, they can go around, up and over, so on and so forth. Same thing on the other side, but we can also get off of here onto here, off of there onto there. I think we actually have a pretty dang decent little area, but unfortunately we took up a lot of room here, and so we're going to need to do some work here. First and foremost, obviously put in. We're gonna need to put in some roads. And what I'm hoping for is for the new people to taking over for Colossal or Paradox. There it is. Please put in an option to remove the mouse stuff, like the configure, tooltip removal, TLE configuration stuff. I don't want it. So please, can we get rid of it? That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks from all of us. There actually may be a mod to do that for us, but I just haven't gotten there yet. So yes, like I said, there could be a mod. I don't know. I also haven't looked into it just yet. So we'll see what we can do here, something like that. And right into there, should be good. Perfect. There we go. So now we actually have a way into over here. I think, again, I'm going to put in roundabouts because roundabouts are just really nice. Maybe just a large one. We don't need a huge one, but I think maybe just a large one I think would be great to put there. That is for sure. Because we also need this road to continue from here out this way, probably close to this way, close to there, and potentially to right there. Because I do want it to kind of go all the way, or as close to down here as possible. I may put on some anarchy to kind of get it there, if you will. So maybe like something like that. Yeah, gonna use a little bit of anarchy going on here. But in this area, what I'm thinking here is we do need some more farms. We absolutely do need some more farms. Oops. So yeah, so we do need those. So from here, what I'm thinking is we're gonna put in a, where is our middle medium roundabout? Because we don't need anything too crazy here. And I think off of here, I think this is where we're gonna do kind of a 2-laner from here and just kind of just drag it right down here like such. And then we're gonna put a cul-de-sac on the end, a small little cul-de-sac just like that to kind of help us out with our farms. So I think that is going to be good. But as we look at our farms, what do we got? Well, actually probably would help if I actually figured out also our fertile land. Oil. There we go. I'm like, why the heck was that not doing its thing? That was weird. All right, crude oil, specialized industry. Let's take you off, and you off. Well, I don't care about the fish because, you know, it is what it is. But okay, we got a little bit of that. Perfect. Let's see what our needs are. Nope, wrong one. Let's see what our needs are for production. All right, so we need more cotton for sure. I don't think we're making any cotton whatsoever. Okay, so vegetables. Let's get on over to our vegetables. So we're making, we definitely have a surplus of it, so that's great. I'm glad with that. We do need cotton for sure. And probably more wheat. If we look at our wheat, no, I think with wheat we're doing good. Yeah, with wheat we're doing good. Yeah, so we do have our green is our surplus. So I think that's good. So we do have a little bit of surplus of grain. Maybe we'd add some more in there so we can get that going. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe some grain and cotton for sure. So I think what I'm going to do, maybe, oh gosh, what was it? Keep clicking the wrong one here. Keep clicking the wrong one. I'll do... Okay, yeah. So I'll do wheat, grain in the middle. I think that will be a great little thing here. So let's go ahead and get this going. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and try to kind of make this a little bit better, if you will. So let's go ahead and delete that. So we got that going on. But yeah, we are going to kind of change things up a little bit, kind of make things look a little bit better here. And just see what we can do kind of to help this bad boy out just a little bit so that we can get as much as we can. Because of course we can't go directly under our train. You may be asking, Matt, how come you can't go directly under the train? Well, because you're not going to be able to fit anything under there. So let's get to our 90. Perfect. Thank you. So I think that'll be good. Something like that. Doesn't look half bad. Let's get to our 90 right there. Perfect. Autosave. Love it. There we go. So that's looking good. Let's kind of get this organized a little bit here. See what we can do. It's a little bit more than we would like, but I think that's going to be okay. That's not looking half bad down there. Perfect. All right, yeah, this one definitely needs some help, that's for sure. There we go. There we go. Now let's bring that in a little bit. Bring that out a little bit. Something like that. And of course, we will put in our own thing. our own thing. Can't even talk. Our own material. There we go. I think that's looking good. There we are. Our own, I keep hitting the wrong button. Our own underneath. I can't talk. Our own surfaces. There we go. I'm like, grass. Nope, nope, nope. Golden sand. Nope. Ground surface. There we go. Riverbed. Straw crop rows. This is what I want. Carrot hedge. We don't have any carrots, but we do have straw. We'll do that one. Straw overflow, because this goes to this. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do this and kind of see what we can get from here. There we go. All right. And then let's move some things here. Let's see here. Crop rows. All right. Maybe something like this would be good for here. Okay, so after a little bit of work, we got our wonderful farms in. We have cotton, wheat, then cotton, because our wheat was doing okay, but we could have done a little bit better on that one, so we added one in there. So we put some ground below it. This is not the default. This is definitely a texture pack for that, for the wheat, and for this one as well. And we also put in another texture, kind of a little bit of rocky bed there. I think that does kind of bring it together a little bit, kind of breaks up everything just a bit as well. So I think that is looking good, to say the least. Okay, we got like 50 bajillion police cars over here for whatever reason, but those are looking pretty dang good. So yeah, so I think as far as farms go, I think this is actually looking pretty dang good. Okay, so after a little bit of work, we got something that looks like this. I think this is looking a lot better. It's more compact. There is some kind of road work that needs to be done, but I think overall, I think it's going to fit better. Like I said, I know I do need to kind of adjust some lanes. We got some kind of honky wonky stuff here, but I think this is going to be great over here, which means if we've done that, we might need to redo this a little bit, because again, if we kind of want a road that kind of goes around at least a little bit of where we're at, I think that'd be good to at least have not only a freeway, but we also have another way around. I think that'd be great. So you know what that means? We need to do a little bit more work over here, and especially with the roads, because again, all this is about the roads. It's not even about the farms, because I think the farms are looking great. 110%, 112%, 111%. Boy, all right, we are looking great over here as our farms kind of just keep building stuff. And if we look at our production, let's see here, cotton. Oh yeah, baby. Our cotton, we are looking great. Our vegetables are looking great. Again, fish don't have much of. Our wheat, oh, we are looking great on our wheat. We just do need our wood, and I might have an area for our wood, but we're just not quite there yet. So yeah, so let me keep continuing to fix our roadways here. And by the time I get back again, boy, these are going to look a lot different. So let me go ahead and do this. Like I said, I'll be right back with y'all. Alrighty, everyone. After a little bit of work, we got something that kind of looks like this, and boy, oh boy, does this look a lot cleaner than it did a little bit ago. It absolutely looks a lot cleaner. We got our stoplights doing their thing, maybe. Yep, we got our stoplights doing their thing. Perfect, perfect. We have our lines doing its thing. We have our police officer doing its thing. Boy, oh boy, I think this is looking a lot better than what it once was. All right, so what does that mean? Well, that's a great question. What does this all mean? We need to start putting in some buildings over here to kind of help out. I think this might be a great area. That's our mixed housing, high density commercial, at least some low density offices. This might be, okay. This might be a great area to kind of start putting in, if we can get there. I think putting in some wonderful little areas, low density, give me my southwest. This might be a great area or great time to put in some office demand over here, because it's not the best looking beach in the world. That's definitely for sure, definitely the best beach in the world, but we can start getting some things off of here. So I think that would be good for sure. And of course, this will bring over more people. Look at that. Our office demand is now dead, but that's good though. That is good. And we do need that area dead. So what else do we need as we kind of start to expand this area? Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to create a district over here. We're going to go from over here on up to over here, to over here, to over there. We're going to cut this district. Maybe this roundabout could be a good one. Maybe right about there could be good. And what I'm going to call this bad boy, instead of Lafayette Crest, because Lafayette Crest is not a good one, what we can do is I'm going to call this Seaside Bluffs. That is the name that CJ came up with, which I think is a wonderful name to help things out. Yeah, but I think a little Seaside Bluffs wouldn't be a bad one whatsoever, because I think what I'm going to do here, I say we are going to get a road out of here, something like this, and we're going to change that to that. There we go. But for the most part, what we're going to do is we are going to, well, not do that. We are going to do an alleyways. Again, kind of same thing like I did across the other side, is kind of run them along the front here to get rid of a little bit of this, but also to really start to help out. Where is this? It's down here. Something like that. Like I said, to really kind of help out this situation here. Because again, I don't want any parking on these roads or anything else on these roads, if you will. And I think this may be a great way to make sure that we kind of get through this, if you will. There we go. Something like that wouldn't be bad. Maybe we do a little roundabout. Let's do can we do a medium roundabout? We can do a medium roundabout. We'll do a medium roundabout like so to kind of help out. But what I'm thinking to do down here is we got some Medium density. Where's my southwest? We're going to do more southwest medium density down here. I think this is going to be a great place for it. If I do say so myself, put you there. Put you there. Put you maybe about there. Put you about there. And drag you all the way there. Something like that wouldn't be bad. All right, ladies and gents, we went from this to this. And we renamed this good old Seaside Bluffs. And I need some feedback from you guys. Because I like my farms. I like my change interchange. I think I did a way better job of that the second time around. But I need a little... I need some time to think about the housing as well as the jobs and stuff like that. I need a little help on that because I don't know how I feel about it. I think I do like having the alleyways as like a good barrier between the main road and everything else. I think I'm okay with that. But I don't know how much I like it. I think I need to be maybe more, I don't know. Something just feels off about it, and I need some time to think, and then maybe you guys might know kind of what may feel off about this. Like I said, farms, loving the farms. I think they're doing great. I think, they're looking great. Intersection, after I redid it, I think that's looking great. I think it's feeling great. But this over here, I just don't know. All right, ladies and gents, that's going to be it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, go ahead and give it that like and subscribe button. That greatly helps me out. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment saying, hey, Matt, don't forget about this. Hey, Matt, don't forget about that. Or hey, Matt, scoop. Hey, speaking of, anyways, no matter what, just go ahead and leave me a comment. All are greatly appreciated and welcome. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.